Have you ever noticed a specific pattern among confident, secure men? They never seem to chase. They don't double text, they don't beg for attention, and they certainly don't try to convince someone to like them. While society often pushes the idea that constant persistence equals romance, modern psychology paints a very different picture. Secure individuals operate under a completely different mental framework. Today, we're breaking down the 5 psychological reasons high-value men refuse to chase, and why this mindset actually makes them far more attractive. Point 1. Self-respect over external validation. First, they prioritize self-respect over temporary approval. Psychologically, people with healthy self-esteem don't rely on external validation to define their self-worth. When a man constantly chases someone who acts indifferent, he unconsciously signals to his brain that his value depends on winning that person over. A self-aware man realizes that affection shouldn't be extracted like a prize. It should be freely given. He would rather sit comfortably in his own dignity than perform tricks for crumbs of attention. To him, if a connection isn't natural, it isn't worth pursuing. Point 2. The law of mutual reciprocity. Second, they demand reciprocity, not one-sided effort. Healthy relationships are built on equal investment. Psychological research on relationship satisfaction shows that one-sided dynamics build resentment and insecurity over time. If a high-value man notices he is the only one initiating conversations, planning dates, or reaching out, he doesn't double down, he steps back. He understands that mixed signals are a signal. He isn't interested in playing games or deciphering silence. He seeks clear, mutual interest. Point 3. Purpose-driven mindset. Third, their lives are anchored by purpose, not relationship status. Men who don't chase usually have a strong center of gravity. Their personal goals, health, career, and long-term ambitions. When you have a compelling purpose, a relationship becomes a meaningful addition to your life, not the sole axis it revolves around. Their confidence comes from daily personal progress, not romantic attention. Because their time and energy are valuable commodities, they simply don't have hours to waste pursuing dead ends. Point 4. Observation over impulse. Fourth, they observe before they commit. Infatuation makes people act on impulse, but psychological maturity relies on observation. High-value men don't rush into emotional attachment based on surface attraction alone. Instead of chasing early on, they take time to evaluate a person's core values, emotional maturity, and character. They look for long-term compatibility rather than short-term thrills. Choosing to wait and observe isn't playing hard to get. It's practicing sound judgment. Point 5. Rejection is redirection. Fifth, they view rejection as redirection, not a reflection of worth. Psychologically resilient individuals process rejection cleanly. If someone isn't interested, they don't take it as a personal failure or attempt to force a change of mind. They respect the other person's choice and quietly move forward. They understand a fundamental truth: attraction cannot be forced. Walking away from unrequited interest isn't bitter. It's the ultimate form of self-care. Not chasing doesn't mean a man lacks heart or interest. It simply means he values balance, respect, and authenticity above desperate pursuit. Real connection happens when two people walk toward each other, not when one runs after the other. If you found these psychological insights valuable, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into human behavior, relationships, and self-mastery. Drop a comment below.